Hello, beautiful souls out there. This is Dr. Destiny. Hey guys, listen. I am back with another video. I have been thinking about this topic for a while. Living life without regrets. I know we have made a lot of decisions and choices that we regretted. Later on down the line or in the future, we regretted those things because we saw that we could have made a better choice, a better decision. And we went with whatever we went with, and a lot of times we didn't give thought to it. We just did it. And hey, people, when I'm talking or speaking out words, first it starts with me. I've made a lot of mistakes and things. I've made a lot of things, but I'm learning now to live life without regret. Because all those things that we went through and we say, okay, it was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it that way. I wish I would have changed those things. But those were lessons. Those were lessons that was giving us the experiences that we need to create our reality, our real true selves. So let's talk about this video tonight. Welcome in my YouTube channel, DestinyForever Walks, Ph.D. And I am Dr. Destiny. I am a holistic health and nutrition coach, health consultant. I'm a Ph.D., Doctor of Philosophy, and I teach us here on the YouTube platform, my channel, about the whole man. The whole man being the whole being, the whole person. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 23 talks about the whole man, which concludes or includes your mind, your body, and your soul. So let's jump into this, and I'm gonna grab me some notes here, lovely people, and let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it together. So I pray that all you have had a glorious and fantastic day. This is Thursday evening. This is my wind down time. I'm just getting off from a long day at work. But you know what? I come here and I said, I want to talk to my beautiful souls, the beautiful people, my subscribers, my friends, those who come here on my YouTube channel. This message is a message that may be for you. So let's talk about it now. Live life without regrets. Now, when was the last time, my people, listen, you regretted a decision that you were once really excited about? I mean, you were just so excited, and you went on and you did it. You went head on and you did it. But later on you say, I regret doing that. So when was the last time you regretted a decision that you once really was so excited about? Or you made a decision and then you thought about all those things that you could have or you could do when it doesn't work. But instead, guess what? Instead of what you will do once it does work. Okay, so I made a decision and it didn't work. But what happens if it does work later on? What would I do? I mean, what would I do differently? But people, listen. Our society is built on restricted guidelines. We live in the matrix system. We live in a program system that we have been manipulated and controlled our entire lives. And we have been taken away our true identity. We don't even know who we are. But our society is built on those restricted guidelines, and we have been put in those boxes, and we have been placed in those things and those games that they play with our lives. But people, guidelines that tell us to make lifelong decisions before we hit our 20s. We were always programmed, we got to do this. We need to be doing this. At 18, we should come out of school. 20, we should be midway through our college. We should not be getting married. We should get married this age. We shouldn't have children. We always was given rules and guidelines. This is the way society has programmed everything. Guidelines that tell us that we had to make these long life decisions before we hit our 20s. But you know what happened though? That creates stamina. That stamina around people, I'm gonna tell you, so serious, that stamina around, and it changed a lot of things later on in life when we saw things in a different way as we grew up and became more conscious, aware of our lives and the plans that the Creator had for us because we were going back. Excuse me, a lot of other people was telling us how we should live our lives. But anyway, when society gave us all these restricted guidelines, that created stamina around changing our major. We change a lot of things so we can fit in. We change a lot of things so we can be the part of the clique, part of the game, so we can be accepted into different communities and things of that nature. We change. But that tells us that the best life experiences, people, are linear and they are predictable because we go on these programs. We have to learn to go with the flow, live in that present and that now moment. You know what I'm saying? That's where we are. Can you get that? People, there are so many other possibilities that are out there. And they're really out there. We just got to look around. We got to pay attention. We got to keep our focus on. But they're out there for us to explore. But for the majority people, of people who dare to explore, they let this cloud of regret stain every choice, every decision that they made. They allow the ego, the negativity, the influences, the things that goes on in our head, that comes in and it stains every choice that we make. But every choice is 50 or 50. It's a 50-50 chance. Every choice. And things could go amazing and life could open you up to so much and so many more different things if we allow ourselves to live in that moment. Go with the flow. Be open to be you, to live you and do you in the way that you want to be, instead of trying to live yourself always by what other people say that you should live and how you should do this and why and whatever, trying to kick all that, right? But people, listen, things could also go really wrong, and it also could cut your time on this earth very short. Very, very short. So you better watch and who and what you are falling behind. Watch who and what is the person that's leading you or moving you away from where you need to be into a place where you shouldn't be. You could have easily, though, flipped the endings of the choices you made if you wanted to, because the decision, the choices of yours. You have the choice to choose what you want, because the Bible tells us, choose you to stay home of what you will serve. You can change anything that you don't want or you don't like about yourself, about your life. You have that power to do that. Don't give it over to other people to make those decisions, those choices for you. So when people, on one hand, let me tell you this. There is so many other things that we could have done, we should have done, or we would have done. But that's another thing. We can't live by who shoulda, coulda, woulda, and all that kind of stuff either. But we just got to know what the divine creative God is calling us. He had called us out of darkness. He's called us into that marvelous light. He has predestined our lives, and everything in our lives, it's been programmed in His divine timing, His plan. He predestined us before the foundation of this earth. And we've been called to do those things that He has already purposed for us to live our lives. Our paths has already been ordered. Our steps has already been ordered. So you can choose to take the path that is the least resistance. Or, on the other hand, you may see an opportunity to do something that you really wanted to do. And you may be with something that will just be so full of joy. Your heart will be so full and delightful. And you just went forward with it. And then you made a decision, truly a decision, because that was your decision. And that decision made you happy because that is where He had programmed for you to live. So let me ask this question. Why do we do these things to ourselves? Why do we live like this? Because we spend too much time, people, thinking about how others want us to be or how others want us to live, instead of us making choices that make us happy. A lot of times we feel like we have to please other people. Well, I don't do what they want, then they won't be my friend, that I can't be a part of their community, I can't be a part of their friends, I can't be down with them. So I gotta do this, so I gotta satisfy these people. Stop being a people pleaser. I'm telling you, people, that is not a place to live at. You can live there, but you will live way beneath your desires and the things that the Creator has already planned and predestined for your life. I was that people pleaser one time. I was that person that went along and did whatever I thought that people wanted me to do, so I can make them happy, so I can be accepted within the crowd, the in crowd, so I can be a part of all that, so I can get those kudos on my back. Say, hey, hey, I learned. It took me a lot of years to learn that, but I broke those chains off of me. I got out of those clutches. I got out of those boxes that I allowed myself to be confined in. And I found who I really truly was. And I knew that, hey, I'm not here to please nobody. That's not my purpose or my plan by the Creator God. He placed me here so I can be a light that shines in this dark world. So I'm a leader, not a follower. But I follow people a lot of times in my whole life. And I just got up on this conversation. Why do we do this to ourselves? As I said, because we spend too much time thinking about how others want us to live, instead of us making choices that make us happy. Be happy. Be you. Do you. Enjoy every part of the thing. Enjoy the journey, the path that the Creator God has for you. People, there are some decisions that are hard, truly hard to make, and make us feel bad when we make them. I mean, we feel like, oh, I shouldn't. We feel guilty because we've been programmed to say, people got us thinking stupid. Gotta stop letting people do that. But this doesn't have to be the story with every decision, because we got to change that. We can change that, because the power within you, you can change anything that you don't like. Now today, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that you can take to start making decisions that are free from regret. We all need to hear this. Come on, let's get this started. Let's do it, baby. I'm going to free some people today. If you are willing to be free today, you are going to break some boxes, some chains. Breaking those chains, you are going to get set free. If you are willing and ready to go in to learn these 3 steps, these decisions that's going to set you free from regrets, you better listen now. I'm going to give it to you fast, because I want you to go back and play this again. So get it fast. So, I didn't catch it first time. Then do it a second time, a third time. Continuously keep doing 21 times. Anything you do consistently, it becomes a habit. Then you get programmed. It gets all inside of you. But there are some decisions that are truly hard to make. And it makes us feel bad when we make them, people. I can say that, yes. But this doesn't have to be the story with every decision that we do make. But like I said, I'm giving you right now these 3 simple steps that you can take to start making decisions that are free from regret. Totally free from regret. I'm going to give you these 3 things and I'm out of here. Number 1, people, you better get it. Spend maximum 1 hour when deliberating on a choice. I'm going to read these notes off and I'm out. I'm going to be looking down. Just hear the words coming out of my mouth. We make roughly 35,000 decisions a day. 227 of them on food alone. 1 according to researchers at Cornell University. Our brain makes decisions up to 10 seconds before we constantly realize it. And then whenever we pose a question to ourselves, we know that we think is right before it is even formulated as a thought in our minds. But what do we normally do, people? We pose the question. We have the answers, and then we sit on it for weeks, months, sometimes even years. We just sit on it. Sometimes the answer is an immediate no, but we try to find a reason to say yes because we feel we're letting people down. My hands are up, people. My hands are up. Or the answer is a yes, but it's a yes that scares the hell out of us sometimes. So you spend years thinking of everything that could go wrong, even though you don't know deep down that you are ready for that challenge. You are ready for that change. And the next time you have an important decision to make, then give yourself a time cap of at least 1 hour, people. before making a final decision. Make this your new decision making process. 1 hour to do all the research you feel it needs to be done in order to make the decision confidently that you feel totally, absolutely confident in. And then within or with the world at our fingertips, and there's so much knowledge out there that we can get access to now with all the internet and stuff. People, with the world at our fingertips, it is so much easier to learn what we think we need to know to make the right choices and decisions in our life. Once the hour is done now, people, commit to something consciously. Be totally consciously aware of what you're committing yourself to. And stop thinking about it. Once you do it, you make that quantum leap of faith. You step out in that faith. You know now that the Creator God is leading, guiding, directing your path. And He's pulling you through that decision you made. He's going to stay with you. He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Then don't go back thinking. Because once you go back thinking and rethinking what you should have done, it's going to take you back to negativity. That is the first one. Spend maximum of 1 hour when deliberating a choice. Number 2, stop focusing on your plan B, your plan C, your plan D, etc., etc., etc. Stop focusing on all that. People, whenever we create a plan B, it is known because we think that plan A is going to fail in some capacity. Then, when it fails, we are regret-free. Or we say things like, oh, well, I knew that wasn't going to work. I knew that was going to go wrong anyway. People, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Compare the way you act when you think that there is only one way out of burning a house. We know that we can't just accept failure and fight until the end to get out of the one exit, right? So we exceed our expectations. Whenever your next decision is, whatever it may be, or whatever your next decision is, then make only one decision. Don't create a fail safe, a place that you can run back to. If you fail, people, so what? Life goes on. You get up and you just get back on the horse and you just keep riding it. You are more capable of creating a new plan, people, a new plan A, and devoting yourself 100% to making that thing work, making that decision work. Try this, at least first with smaller decisions, and then you start working your way up to those decisions that you've been sitting on for years and years and years. Treat this as a muscle, people, that can be strengthened. A muscle stretches. A muscle can be strengthened. So you make that decision without leaving that place saying, I've got something to fall back on. No, you take the quantum leap of faith and keep moving forward. So number 2 is stop focusing on your plan B, your plan C, your plan D, etc., 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 what it may be. You just take plan A, you go with it, ain't nothing else that you can fall back on. Now, number 3, people, the last one. Write your hero story or your shero story. Ooh, I like that one. Write your hero story or your shero story. A hero story or shero story is a future forecast. It's what you want to feel, what you want people to say about you once your idea plays out. Most importantly, though, people, it puts you in the driver's seat of all of your choices. You got the driver's seat now. You are in control. You are in charge. You are the captain of your ship, people. And for some, though, it's scary to be 100% accountable for the decisions that you make. It's very scary for a lot of people. But once you're accountable, then you're responsible. The failure success of your decision is your own, though. And when you decide to control your own destiny, then you can start making decisions with confidence. You can start making those decisions with confidence more often because guess what? You are in control of the future narrative. You are the star of your own show, the creator of your own reality, your own life success story. So becoming all those things that you want to be, you can do it because you have the power within you. You can write a 10-page manifesto, or you can make a tough decision and think to yourself, and this is going to work. You got to have that mindset knowing that when I set whatever I say, when I speak it out into the universe, I already know that it is in line with the divine creator of the universe. I know that God hears my prayers and he answers them because I am totally absolute in agreement and I'm walking by faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. I know that I am aligned myself and he is moving me to my better and higher self, the better place for me. So people, just gotta believe. Hey, say that. I am successful. I am more than happy. I am more than a conqueror with the choices that I have made. And you gotta believe with everything inside of you and you go on to the next level of success. Becoming your own cheerleader instead of waiting for other people to affirm your decisions instills confidence in yourself. And I am more than happy with the choices that I made. You have to be. That's what you need to be saying. I am happy with the choices that I made. As I said though, listen, becoming your own cheerleader instead of waiting for other people to affirm your decisions, it instills confidence in yourself that you can do that. And you will do those things. And you will come out of it on the other side being very successful, being a champion, being that shero or being that hero, more than a conqueror because your mind has been made up and now you're moving in the time planning and the time design that the Creator God has created for you. Now in summary, people, go and take that course that's outside of your degree plan. Date that guy who your friends don't think is the person for you. Or that guy they say, or that girl they say, hey, they ain't cute enough. They not smart enough. They not wise enough. They don't have enough money. But people, you go out and do it. Make that decision your own self. As I said, date that guy who your friends don't think is cute enough, but makes that guy, that person, that woman, that girl, that makes you feel so special. People, go on, take that trip that you always wanted to take. You go to the places that you always wanted to take. Don't let people say, you can't go there. You don't have the money to do that. You do it. That is your decision. Don't live with regret, people. Don't live saying, I should have done, I should not listen to him or her. You live your life to the fullest, people. I say, live life full. I always tell you, live life full and you exhaust everything that the Creator has planned for you. Live like without regret. And when you die, die empty. I always say that, die empty. So take that trip. Go out there and grab that job that people think that, hey, you can't handle. Go out there and show them that you can be a CEO of the company. People, save for that smart watch that you want or all those things that you want. You do it. Don't let people say you can't afford that. You don't need to be buying that. You do you. You live your life. Live your life without regret. So you get that smart watch that you think that will elevate your day plans, your day-to-day routines. You do it. This is your life. This is your life. Live life without regret. People, don't let people tell you what you can and what you shouldn't, how and whatever you should be doing. People, listen to this and I'm out of here. At the end of the day, you are capable. You are a capable adult. Dr. Destiny, am I agreeing with what you're saying? You need to be. At the end of the day, people, you are a capable adult who can make decisions on your own. You don't need approval from anybody else. You don't need nobody telling you how to live your life. You don't need to have anybody trying to sit down and give you a plan, all this and this and that, telling you go this way, you need to go that way, go this way, no, this, no. Get out of the way. That's what you need to tell them. And say, get the hell out of my way. I know who I am. I know what God is calling me to be. I know He's called me out of darkness to this marvelous light. I'm moving now in the time planning and what He has already purposed for my life. I am going to go with the flow. I'm not ever going to look back again. Looking back, it makes you stumble and fall back into that place of regret. You got to live your life without regret. As I said, if you don't feel that you are making those decisions the way you need to be, or living life at its fullest, being you, your own raw, authentic self, being whoever the Creator already predestined for you to live. If you feel that you don't feel like you're doing what you're doing, then you need to start back over. The potter wants to put you back together again. Go back to him and say, hey, reprogram me. Don't go back to people, because they're going to fix you the way they want you to run. They're going to make a rowboat out of you. You go back to the potter. Go back to the divine plan, the divine higher powers plan. And then you start learning more and more knowledge, more wisdom. Pursue that knowledge. Go after it. If you're hungry and thirst after righteousness, he said, he shall be filled. If man or woman like wisdom, he said, let him ask me. God said, let him ask me. He said, get wisdom and get knowledge. With all you're getting, he said, get understanding. You get that from me. I am the higher power. I'm the God that was in you. I am the creator of this universe. You come to me. He said, I will help you. So you will never have to look back again on what I should have, I could have, I would have, I wish I have done. Because I'm no longer living my life with regret. You see what I'm saying? So pursue that knowledge every day, people, to become someone, to become that authentic, raw, beautiful person that he had already created for you to be. Be that phenomenal person. Every day to become someone that you can trust more and more and more. Someone that you can love, someone that you value, someone that is so special, so dear. That's you, people. Become more and more beautiful, more and more confident, fearless, powerful, a champion, a warrior, a hero, or shero. Or don't. That choice is yours. That choice is yours. You can choose to be whatever you choose that you want to be. If you want to live a successful life, then go after success. If you don't want to live a successful life, you want to live in other people's clutches and other people's programs, and they don't lead and guide you, you do that. That choice is yours. So you can go with the flow with the divine higher power God, or you can just sit back and just let life keep passing you by. Life is an illusion. Go, people, and live your life. If you're hungry, pursue after it till you get the every breadcrumb that you can get, and you soak it up and you eat it. If you thirst and hungry after righteousness, you shall be filled. People, live life without regrets. And like I said, you can live it to your best. You can do all those things, exhaust everything that he has placed out here in this universe for you to do. And you live being you and being your raw, authentic self. And you can do yourself without you depending or relying on other people. You live you. Or you don't have to. Like I said, the choice is always yours. Dr. Destiny, I'm signing out, people. And I'm going to see you at the next video. I'm going to see you at the next video. See, I live like that. Because I say, see, you got to love you. You got to be you. You got to do you. You got to be authentic. You got to be raw. You got to be everything that he wants you to be. You be you. That's all things. That's the best decision. Best word I can give you. Be you. Do you. Become a be me. Be your own raw, authentic self. Be who the Creator created you to be. And you won't have to live life regretting those decisions, because guess what? I did it my way. I did it my way. That's an old song. Y'all probably know about it. I did it my way. You do it your way. And if anybody step in your way, you trying to do your thing, you trying to get to where you need to go, get them out your way. Step over them. But you live your life without regret. I'll see you guys. Beautiful people, thank you for watching my YouTube channels, videos, and coming over here inspiring me and motivating me, encouraging me, loving on me. I love you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Drop your comments in the comment section. If you want to add some things and share things with Dr. Destiny, you can share with me. I love y'all. Namaste, my beautiful people. I'll see you in the next video. Live life without regrets. Do you, do you, be you, be you, do. Oh, be you, do. I love me. That's what you got to get to face. Love yourself. When you can love yourself like that, then you can learn how to love people. Then you become truly, genuinely real when you learn how to love you. The skin that you're in. Bye, I'm gone. I'll be here all night messing with y'all. I love you. Live life without regret. Take the quantum leap of faith and be what the creators say that you are. Become your authentic self. Love you.